What's good? It's FB. This my first one. It's gonna be short and simple, but I gotta start off with some shit, you feel me? We're gonna start right here though. I'm gonna start off with the little two free man and shit like that. You know, the 2 man and shit. We're gonna go right here. Where that nigga at? We gonna go with bro. Man, first of all, don't go off that last 5 shit. Cause all three of these, four of these teams, this nigga went red on. They pretty good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start it off like this. I'm gonna get to him right now. I be fucking with this outlier and shit, you know. I just fuck with it on research periods. You ain't got to go by that odds and shit like that, cause that shit ain't always accurate and shit. We're gonna go to that nigga though. Where that nigga at? Man, where the fuck that nigga at? Oh, he right here. See? Colorado ranked 27. That ain't good. That's one of the worst teams and shit, you know, when it come to faceoffs. I'm going to click on this one right here, the over and shit like that. This type of shit I do. I go to 2025 or whatever, you know. When he play them, look at this shit. The nigga be going the fuck off when he play them. You know what I'm saying? They not good, as I stated. You know what I'm saying? They not really good at that shit. You know, I look at the insight shit like that. You know, it puts you on game and shit like that. Like I said, they rank 27. They not good. Then there's some other shit I go by. I go off the nigga home games. I mean, look, they 11, they 4, they 13. Like I said, they all good. Same shit. They 1, they 20, and they 2. So why wouldn't you take that motherfucking over? You know what I'm saying? And then they say the average 10.5. So, me, I'ma live and die with that shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. If you don't want to go with him, I'm gonna give you a substitute. Because really, it's one of them niggas that's gonna go over this shit. You can either go with the nigga he going against. This nigga right here. Same shit, though. Don't go off them last 5s, man. We're gonna go look him up. Here you go, right here. You go to his shit. He same. Look, they just as motherfucking sorry. Both the teams sorry, as you can see, on face-offs and shit. They 31. I think the other one, 27, 28, some shit like that. When he play them, same shit, the nigga go over. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna do his away games and shit. I mean, he just as even. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have both of them niggas today. More than likely on 2 different cards and shit like that. So, that's the, like I said, that's the substitute. If you don't want to take the Jordan, you know, if you don't want to take the Jordan Star nigga or whatever his name is. Now, the other player I'm going to go to, where that nigga at? Where that nigga at, man? Oh, it's on passing yards and shit. Oh, what? You know what I'm saying? That Jaxon Smith-Njigba nigga. I say go with the nigga catches. I mean, the nigga fantasy cool too, though. 49ers really ain't that good on defense, as you can see. Let's go see what that nigga do when he played them. We just gonna click on the fantasy and shit. This year and shit. The nigga good, as you can see. When he played them, you see, that first one, that was with Geno Smith and shit. Y'all know that nigga trash in the bitch, but you know what I'm saying? This is fantasy. This year, the first game, he barely got that hoe, but shit, this nigga Luther Burton on Chicago tore their ass up last week. You know what I'm saying? Then, most shit I go to shit like this. You know, look at the away game and shit like that. The nigga averaged 23 on the road. You know what I'm saying? Carolina pretty good, too. So, I mean, you can't really, take them out and shit like that. But San Francisco ain't good. Like, what is shit at? This the nigga receiving yards. I mean, the receiving yards good too. I don't even think that 19. What they got that shit at? I'm guessing right here. 18 or some shit. Nah, they got it at, I think, 95 or some shit like that. I think it's one of these or whatnot. I mean, you can go with this shit too. Nigga 100% against them. You know what I'm saying? That's on the road. The nigga be getting their ass for sure, as you can see on yards. The receptions, though, I went with the receptions. Look, the nigga had 9 when he played them earlier this year. Shit. Nigga had 9. Look how good he do. The nigga gonna get 7, man. Point blank, period. That's what I'm saying. Like, the nigga gonna get. The nigga line is, what, 7? I mean, he only went under that bitch one time, bro. And that's against Arizona. But look at that shit. You gotta look at all that shit. And they playing for the division and shit. So, I mean, the nigga had 9 against Carolina. Shit. Look at that shit. The nigga averaged 8. Bottom defense, you know what I'm saying? Look, a nigga get targeted and everything. Like, they give up 30 catches a game, bro. Them niggas not good on defense, man. That's one of them. Look. But the main, like I was saying, what is shit at? The main two, though, like I said, on my Facebook and my Instagram and shit, is these two. You know, where that nigga at? These two right here. But that Nathan McKinney, though, he cool too. Let me see. I'm going to leave him up there, though, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave him up there. Another person, shit, it might be this nigga right here, Sam Darnold and shit. Let's go check that nigga out. That nigga. Let me see. Where that nigga passing yours at? I told y'all I don't really give a fuck about that odd shit, cause that shit ain't always right. The nigga throw for 240 on the year, but look, this what I peep. Look at this shit. When the nigga on the road, the nigga only went under that shit one time. But you see Carolina 14, bro, they not that bad. Look, the nigga be getting this shit for sure. Let's see what they... Look, Caleb Williams, he don't even be throwing that bitch like that. Phillip Rivers, like, what the fuck? That nigga Phillip Rivers old than a bitch, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ranked 25, so if that shit a game, he'll get that shit. You know, as long as that shit ain't no blowout and shit like that. So, I mean, I like Sam Darnold, too. On San Francisco side, though, I'd probably take that nigga George Kittle, man. Where that nigga at? George Kittle. I fuck around. Cause the nigga pretty good, bro, whenever he don't get hurt and shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga pretty good. Like, okay, nigga probably was like one catch away from that shit when the first time they played. But I don't even think the nigga Brock Purdy was the motherfucking quarterback and shit. When he played with Brock Purdy, though, that nigga kind of, you know what I'm saying? You see that when he played with Brock Purdy, he ain't that bad and shit. See, when he played with Brock Purdy, that nigga be getting that shit. Look at the receiving yards. The receiving yards good on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they good against tight ends and shit. They say they 13, so shit. They sorry than a bitch against tight ends. They give up 65 yards per game against the tight end and shit. But I think they probably gonna have somebody on that nigga and shit like that. Since San Francisco ain't really got no cold-ass receivers like that. Let me go check out that nigga Christian McCaffrey. Alright, let me see. What they got this? And Seattle got a cold ass run. But shit, they say he got that shit against them niggas. He barely got that shit, but did he get the fantasy? Barely got that hoe. I mean, the nigga be going off at home. See? He be going off at home and shit. What that nigga catches and shit at? Look at the nigga targets and shit. God damn. The nigga be going the fuck off. Seattle and shit. Seattle got a cold ass defense. That's what I'm saying. They got a cold ass defense, but the 49ers know how to play them niggas, so I mean you can go with either one. I'd probably go with the nigga. Let me see. What that was? Kittle yards and shit. Sam Darnold cold too, that's what I'm saying. What that Kittle nigga at? Yeah, the nigga Kittle. Kittle shit like that. Tampa and them though. Damn, bro, don't be getting the ball like that. No. Oh yeah, I forgot what Mike Evans ass shit. Man, I fuck around and take Mike Evans. I ain't even I'd take Mike Evans, man. Nigga, that motherfucker, it's to get in the playoffs and shit. I'd take Mike Evans, bro, literally. I wouldn't take nobody but Mike Evans and shit like that. But I don't think Carolina that good on the road. But shit, we gonna see today. I'd take the nigga Mike Evans. Shit like that. I'd take Mike Evans and shit. Targets, I'd take the nigga targets. Or I'd take the nigga fantasy, honestly. I don't think the nigga gonna have 31 again. Not at home. That shit was just some bullshit. But that's the only receiver I really take, bro, on Tampa. I'd probably take Chris Godwin, too. I'll fuck around and take Chris Godwin target. Shit. You gotta take them two niggas. You see what I'm saying? All them other niggas I probably wouldn't fuck with and shit like that. Let me see what they got on the NBA and shit like that. What they got on the NBA? Man, I'll fuck around and... Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let's see if they got that shit today. Let me see if they got that shit. Let me see. Oh, nah, it's looking like they ain't got that shit today. Let me see. Hell, look at shit like this, bro. How y'all gonna give a goblin, then y'all gonna give a regular motherfucking coat? You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna give a regular one, then y'all gonna put another goblin. When I be taking that shit, it be hidden. If y'all notice, that shit be hidden and shit. If you peep game, why y'all gonna put a goblin at 4.5? That shit don't even make no sense. But put the regular line at 3.5. See what does? Who was that? Paul George? I'm sorry, man. Let me see. Let me see if they got anybody else like that. Hell nah, it's looking like they ain't got nobody else like that. Nah, it's looking. Let me see. It's looking like they ain't got no more like that. But them niggas be having like 3 or 4 niggas on there like that. People don't be knowing and shit. Who they playing? San Antonio? Yeah, I think. Let me see. They got anybody else like that OG shit? I don't think so. Let me see. Who the fuck was that at 0.5? Shit, that's nigga getting game shit. He might get that shit though. Look at that shit. That's what I be talking about. Like, why the fuck that nigga lying 2.5, but the fuck the nigga got a goblin that's 3.5? This shit don't even make sense. Look at that shit. Like, what the fuck? This nigga got a goblin. I mean, a demon at 5.5, but the nigga regular line at 6.5. My nigga. Like, just shit like that. You might as well take the motherfucking demon shit at this point. I don't even think this nigga playing. PrizePicks be doing lame ass shit. Like, they be having niggas on the board knowing they not even playing and shit. Same shit. Look at that shit. The nigga shit 0.5, but the nigga got a goblin that's 1.5. Take the fucking 0.5. Alright, I think that's the last nigga and shit. Let me see. What that first half shit is. What the fuck? What OG shit is? I gotta see who playing on the Knicks. They be on bullshit. That nigga RJ Beard playing. He probably get that shit today. Atlanta on that back-to-back. He fuck around and get that. This nigga right here be hooping. Let me see what else on this hoe. I'm telling y'all gotta go check that injury report. PrizePicks be putting these niggas out here knowing these niggas ain't playing and shit. Man, ADO, man, I don't know about that nigga, man. He be on some straight bullshit, my nigga. I'm trying to see anybody else. You gotta go check the injury report and shit. I ain't even checked that hoe. To check that hoe though, shit, you just go to what this shit at? You go right here and shit, like that, you know. Let's just put in a player and shit. Wow. You put in a player and shit. See, nigga Zubac ain't even fucking playing, but they got the nigga on that hoe. That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. Little lame shit like that. That PrizePicks be on and shit like that. You gotta check that hoe. I ain't really checked that hoe though. Let me see. Man. KD bitch ass be hooping like a motherfucker. This nigga right here be hooping. I ain't know this nigga be hooping like this. Till I watched that nigga against Dallas the other day. Him and what the fuck Maxi? Yeah, him and Maxi, because I don't think that nigga Joel Embiid gonna fuck around and play. Let me see. Oh, they got him on this hoe. Yeah, they got his old sorry ass on this hoe. Let me see. Is he actually playing this shit, though? Let me see. Oh, they got him for the P. Purple. That mean he probably gonna play. He probably gonna play and shit like that. If anything, man, I'd take that nigga Maxi or I'd take this VJ dude, bro. Paul George, I would not take that nigga, man. That nigga, that was sorry than a bitch. Nah, he need to stick to podcast. Let me see. With this NBA shit, though, I don't like, bro, y'all gotta watch this shit because they'll rule out a nigga and shit at the last minute. You done went under on a nigga that you know finna go over and shit. That's why with the NBA and shit, I be waiting and shit, like, towards the end, you know, towards the beginning when the game's finna start and shit, because they be doing all type of lame-ass shit that I don't fuck with and shit like that. But, yo, this my first one, my first video. I told y'all I was gonna start doing this shit. See how this shit go. I'm gonna keep doing it, though. I'm gonna try to do this shit every day and shit. And shit like that. I'm gonna start figure out how to put the camera and shit on, too. Shit like that. But y'all take what y'all like and shit, you feel me?